Hello, my name is Kylie Thiel, and I'm the Vice President of Product Development at Microsolve Inc., the publisher of Solid Footing, Building an Accounting Foundation, and Red Company Financial Statement Analysis. This video is going to show you what Solid Footing is, how students will learn all of the basics of financial accounting from Solid Footing, including the accounting cycle, and how you can incorporate Solid Footing into your accounting program. Solid Footing Building an Accounting Foundation is an integrative teaching approach used to jumpstart an introductory financial accounting course. By using Solid Footing, students are able to understand how a company records business transactions into an accounting system and how the data in that accounting system is used to produce the financial statements. Solid Footing is typically used during the first 4 weeks of a traditional 15-week undergraduate course. In a graduate-level course, Solid Footing is often used as a pre-read prior to the start of the course. Solid Footing consists of a 250-page textbook combined with extensive interactive teaching software. This combination creates a dynamic learning environment for students. Solid Footing also includes 2 software-driven projects. The first project is a mini project designed to test all of the topics learned during the first 6 chapters of Solid Footing. After the first 6 chapters, the student has learned the accounting equation, how to enter transactions using debits and credits, recording transactions affecting asset, liability, owner's equity, and revenue and expense accounts, how to prepare the trial balance, the balance sheet, and the income statement, how to close revenue and expense accounts, and how to prepare the post-closing trial balance. The final project is called the Accounting Cycle Project. The Accounting Cycle Project has the student take Lenny's Lawn Service, which is one of the hypothetical companies used in Solid Footing, through the entire accounting cycle for 1 month. In addition to the topics covered in the mini project, the Accounting Cycle Project also includes adjusting entries and dividends. The student learns adjusting entries applied to the account categories property, plant, and equipment, prepaid assets, accrued liabilities, unearned revenue liabilities, and accrued assets. It typically takes a student 1 to 2 hours to complete the mini project and around 2 to 3 hours to complete the accounting cycle project. The Solid Footing software includes 5 versions of the Chapter 6 mini project and 10 versions of the Accounting Cycle project. The student will complete only 1 version of each project. Which version of the projects that the student completes depends on the unique software ID code located in their textbook. The instructor receives automatic grading software for both projects. The grading software automatically determines which version of the projects was completed by the student and grades the project accordingly. Utilizing the grading software, it takes about 5 seconds for an instructor to grade a student's project. Students learn new topics and concepts during Solid Footing by first reading about the new topic in the textbook. The student is then directed by the textbook to interact with Solid Footing software. As an example, in Chapter 2, the student reads about a corporation issuing common stock to start a new business. The student is then instructed to click the Issue Stock button in her Solid Footing software. When the student clicks the Issue Stock button, the transaction is entered into the General Journal. The student then returns to her Solid Footing book to read about the entry that she just made. The book then directs the student to click on the Post to Ledger button in her software. The student instantly sees the impact of her journal entry on the accounts in the General Ledger and the impact on the accounting equation. For the month of January, the student will go on to learn about recording and posting the transactions for borrowing cash from a bank, buying equipment, and buying inventory. Also in the second chapter, the student learns about preparing a trial balance and preparing the balance sheet. As this is only the second chapter in Solid Footing, the reports shown are simple. But this simple example demonstrates Solid Footing's complete picture approach. As the student works through Solid Footing, the material becomes more challenging, but the student will continue to see in the software how and where the new topic fits into the accounting process. As the student progresses through each month's accounting cycle, the student sees which step in the accounting cycle they are performing. Solid Footing software screens always show the students the complete picture, including the journal, general ledger, trial balance, and financial statements. The student will test their understanding of the material by working the homework problems at the end of each chapter, the Chapter 6 mini project, and the accounting cycle project. The consistent feedback that we receive from instructors that use Solid Footing in their course is that students develop a much greater understanding of the foundation of financial accounting from using Solid Footing compared to a traditional introductory accounting textbook. Students appreciate the concise, easy-to-understand nature of the material and the ability to see how transactions entered into a company's accounting system affect the entire accounting cycle. Solid Footing is now used in over 60 university programs, including the University of Texas at Austin, which was again ranked as the #1 undergraduate accounting program according to the 2013 PAR rankings, the University of Missouri, Miami University, and Arizona State University. About half of the schools using Solid Footing use Solid Footing exclusively during the first 4 weeks of the course, and then use a custom version of a traditional accounting textbook. The other half use Solid Footing concurrently in the first 4 weeks of the course to supplement a traditional textbook. Solid Footing sells in bookstores for around $37. For more information on how to incorporate Solid Footing into your undergraduate or graduate level accounting course, or in your accounting training program, please contact me at solidfooting@gmail.com, or you can call the author directly at 513-295-2828. You can also request an evaluation copy of Solid Footing directly from our website.